Welcome to Teachers TV.
For this vlog, we will talk all about the Code of Ethics, specifically Article number 4, a teacher and the profession. But wait, we have a special guest for today's episode. I invited my co-teachers to help me discuss some section and share their experience for you, my dear students, to understand well the topic. Let's start. You know, not everyone can be a teacher because not everyone is called to be a teacher. So teaching is a vocation. You are called for a particular mission, which is to educate young minds. It comes with so much responsibilities and duties towards the students. You have to have a heart full of patience and understanding. And not just that, teachers also inspire and guide students to take important steps in their life. They keep working to boost the confidence of the students to direct them in the right direction. And that's what makes teaching a noblest profession. The example of this section are, next is the type of stars. Can someone in the class give me an example of a star and classify its type? Okay, go ahead, Mr. Pangilinan. Okay, very good. A sun is a yellow dwarf star. Very good, class. Next is Miss Reyes. Wait, can we talk for a while? I noticed that you are not active in our class this past few weeks. You seem distracted. I'm worried. Just remember that we are family in this classroom, okay? For section number 2, we have Doc De Leon. In her 16 years of teaching, we are glad to have you here and share your experience.
Teachers must strive to be the best at all time. Teaching is really our main concern, and the delivery of the quality of teaching is our priority. At all times, a teacher is expected to be efficient and effective in his or her academic tasks. A teacher's efficiency can be seen by the way she gets things done, how she manages her time, and how she manages her class. A teacher is effective when she gives her all in class and is able to help students learn or master skills that are important, relevant, and useful in real-life circumstances. She is a teacher who engages with her students and has the ability to make a difference in their lives.
The example of this section are,
So for today, we will talk about the code of ethics of professional teachers, and we will focus the Article 4, the teacher and the profession. So the section 1 is in order to achieve our dream, you need to work hard and dream big. Then, imagine with all your mind, believe with all your heart.
thank you, Doc De Leon. That was a great discussion. Next, section 3, we have Doc De Los Reyes. In her 17 years of teaching, I know many students will learn a lot from you.
Teachers are students forever. Learning is a continuous process. That's why teachers should also participate in continuous learning. The Continuing Professional Education Program, or CPE, is an ongoing training that is required in order to remain certified as a professional teacher. And it is also to ensure that an individual enhances his or her skills and abilities. Teachers are obliged to complete 150 CPE hours in order to maintain certification. The approach to teaching changed. The learner's preference also changes. The teaching strategies as well as the intervention of technology, which is why teachers need to equip themselves with new learning so that they can offer the highest quality of education, whether locally, nationally, or internationally. Some examples are attending conferences, workshops, webinars, seminars, and symposiums. They can also write articles, books, material production, publication of research paper, and etc. They can also develop their portfolios to illustrate their professional works, professional growth, and abilities. And also, they can attend in-house training sessions.
The example of this section are,
Let's also think that this will be our form of support for our employees' wellness even at home. They won't be stressing themselves out on how they can work.
Dr. Liz Reyes, very well said. For section number 4, the one and only Doc Escalona. In his 10 years in teaching field, we are excited to hear from you.
Section 4 states that, for instance, when the teacher asks for help students regarding financial assistance to the deceased or something, the proceedings made by the teacher should not be questionable. In addition, regarding the advertising of politics, the teacher use of their influence should not be in the wrong way.
The example of this section are Thank you, Doc Escalona. You have a good point. Last, we have section 5. Your turn again, Doc De Leon.
A teaching profession is viewed as noble and one of the most respected professions. Through that, a teacher uses it in a manner that makes it dignified, means earning in a decent living. They should not do any activities that will diminish the good perspectives of everybody to them, like collecting money from her students for own means or selecting something, supplies for her students. That's why a teacher should neglect kind of deeds that will jeopardize a teacher's dignity and profession. We should be mindful and careful to our actions, and let us make sure that we will always follow the code of ethics.
The example of this section are
Mr. De Leon? Okay, Mr. Hernandez?
Noted, Doc De Leon. Thank you very much. And that's all for today's episode. I hope you learned something from us and will able to apply it with your profession. Special thanks to Doc De Leon, Doc De Los Reyes, and Doc Escalona for being with us today. And this is Doc Negracia, your teacher Shai, leaving a quote from Vincent van Gogh. Your profession is not what brings home your paycheck. Your profession is what you were put on earth with such passion and such intensity that becomes a spiritual calling.
Thank you and see you again here in Teachers TV.